I'm ready.
Okay, so drop your weapons or she dies.
Right, we're here. Yeah, you guys remember where the fuck we're at?
No.
I dropped
Oh.
my crossbow.
Well, hang on. Let's recap
Take
where
off.
we were.
I
I remember where we're at.
you
I
guys
do
have
too.
slayed all of Mama's
That's right. That's right.
men, and she is standing on the front porch of Joe's with a dagger to the throat of the princess. She just yelled, "Drop your weapons or she dies."
Where the hell is she on the map?
She's the red splotchy things I drew, right, John?
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But she's in line with us, so like.
Yeah, that's lined up with this
Right.
street.
So like, if this was a straight line.
I said drop them, Turtle Man, and have your friend throw his bow down too.
I'll drop my weapon. I'm not afraid of her. I will fight her one-on-one with my fists. I'm gonna look back at you guys, and Tuga looks back at you guys, shrugs, and drops his weapon.
The princess you see is gagged, and she's writhing and looking really intense. Looks like she's probably even beat up a little, but not too bad.
I'm not a talker. Does anybody want to handle this situation?
Sounds like a good thing for a
How
bar.
about you turn around and just move on? We'll call it even.
Well, Mama, you know we can't do that. We came here for a reason, but
Don't you move one step closer. I'll kill her.
Mama, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt anybody else. You know what we're here for now. Maybe we're all business people around here. We're not trying to ruin anyone's livelihood, Mama. That's not what we came
You
here.
ruined everything. You took them all.
Okay.
You leave her, she dies.
We didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't have much of a choice. We would have preferred to have a conversation with you, like we are now. Now, you know what will happen to her, or what will happen to you if you kill her, right?
Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. No one can hurt me.
Mama, look around. I'm not trying to.
We're not fucking around here.
I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to brag. But Mama, if you know who her father is, that's obviously why we're here. Now, if something happens to her,
Well, if you're here for her and you're gonna kill me anyway, then I might as well just take her too.
Mom, we're actually not necessarily here for her.
We don't
are
even know you.
here. What's the name of the gang that she owes money to?
The Blue Bandits.
Now, Mama, we were hired here to come and talk to you and to get some money to make a payment. And I believe you know who that's to. And I'm going to roll persuasion here. It didn't. Hold on a
Beyond
second.
20's been acting up.
Give me 1 second while you're rolling. I need to get something to drink.
Okay.
17 persuasion. I'll take that.
That's that voice of Mama.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's leaning in,
So-
intentionally talking a little bit more like
Should-
Mama does.
Should I be getting into position, like jumping on this other roof?
No. I mean,
Okay.
she's pretty
No.
hopeless. I have an
If
idea
anything-
if she doesn't want to, like... if she
Honestly,
doesn't wanna-
no. That's what Tasha's hideous laughter is for. If you cast it on her and it hits, she
check-
falls prone
you
laughing.
You better check your range on that, homie.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Yep, you're not that close.
I know I'm not that close right now.
She also said don't move.
I'm not moving.
Keep that
I'm not
in
gonna.
mind.
No,
I
I'm
trust you. You know
Okay.
what you're doing.
So
I also
what exactly are you trying to say, Austin?
That we are from the Blue Bandits and that we came here to collect money.
She
We were
runs the Blue
specifically-
Bandits. She
specifically what I
runs the
said-
Blue Bandits.
Well, that's no. Who does she owe money to? Is my question. I thought she owned money.
She owes money to the Legion.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the other gang that's down in the docks.
So what I specifically said was, we're here to collect some money. I believe you know who from. That's what we're here to do. Now, if we collect her, we collect some money, and then we can leave in peace. And that's what I'm rolling the persuasion for, is to get her to believe that we are from them, and we are here to get money, and we will take her as payment. And I got a 17 persuasion for that.
Well, if you're trying to represent the Legion, you probably need to roll deception.
Not that we
Yes.
are represent. Not that we.
Deception.
You're leaving it vague. Are you leaving it vague?
He's
Yeah.
leaving it vague.
And I'm yes. So I'll roll
Okay.
whatever you want. I'm deception and persuasion are both +7, but because I'm not necessarily saying who we are, but I'm letting her fill in the blanks. I'm saying that we were hired by them, not that we are them or something like that. So we're just basically hired
Okay.
muscle came here to get money.
You came here to get money, then why the hell did you kill all my men?
Mama, we all know that money is not the only thing we came here for. We came here to send a message. And that message cannot get sent out if you are yourself dead. You are the only person here that I do not want to kill, and I was told not to.
What the hell would that make sense? What does anybody want with me?
Mama, we want you to send a message of what happened here, and that you paid your debt, and that's why you were allowed to live. It's an offer.
Message that you just kill everybody?
Anyone
I
who
get the damn
disagrees,
message. I think I'm a dead woman.
well,
My guys, I think I'm gonna take her with me.
that
And
depends
the
on what
knife
you're
starts to press in and blood begins to get drawn.
Hold on. There's no need to be hasty.
I'm still suggesting what I said earlier.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't think you're good enough for that. Like, I don't think any of us are good.
Suggesting.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I'm gonna. I mean, until he does so, I'm gonna. If she started to press the knife, and be like, hang on. Look at your options. All your men, they attack us, they die. You have a bit of an upper hand. But then what? You kill her, we kill you. It's simple.
You know the
We
other
don't
option.
want
Just
to kill you.
leave
We don't want to kill
and
you.
I'll leave
What
Where
we
you
will.
go?
What
with her.
What if we tell them that
I
we
want
did?
my asset.
What if we told them that we did kill you, and that you can go free, and then you give her to us so we can make the payment, and then they won't come looking for you?
What if we did kill her?
Well, we are.
Well, who you working for and who am I don't even know what's going on no more. You're talking in so many damn circles.
Mama, you know exactly who we are from, and you know exactly what you owe, and you know who you owe it to, and that's why we are here.
I know who I owe, and I know you don't carry their markings.
No, we don't know much of anything. We were hired to come here and to settle a debt. Now, you can go free, and we can tell everyone that you paid up and that we then killed you. And then no one will come looking for
You
you.
get head start.
We'll even give you some more. We'll even give you a little bit of cash that we have. We're not, we are.
Roll me deception. Because I don't
I dig it.
believe that she's going free. So I need to
19 deception.
Okay. So you're just gonna let me go, but why won't they just hunt me down?
Why would they hunt
Trust
you down
none of
after
this.
Mama, why would they hunt you down if we're going to pay them with the price that we're going to get for her? That's why we are here. We are businessmen. We are
like it.
here for one payment. We are here for the next payment and the next payment.
Tuga raises up like his hand with one claw, like up in the air. Says, I have idea, perhaps. We take one of your outfits, one of your lovely outfits, might I add. You're impeccably dressed. We put on one of these poor souls that unfortunately met their end, and we. Oh wait, John. Anybody that we fucked up somebody's face, right? Like that's of a similar size. Okay.
For sure, you
Yeah, yeah.
smashed a guy into a wall.
So we say we take this guy, and I just pick him up with like his fucking face is all smashed. I say, we put his clothes on you, and if you are agreeable, perhaps even maybe we cut your hair, put it on him, and then we say she dead. You go check for her. You're gone. They think you're dead, and you are free to go on your way.
You got to see, Mama. We're not here to get you, and we're not here to try and. We're not. We're only here to do our job and to clear out competition and to
Roll
get a payment.
persuasion, Austin.
And if we're happy to work. Like I said, we're businessmen. We can work this out. 26.
So she begins to relax. Everybody roll me perception.
I'm super good at this. Oh, hey, it's not a 6.
It's a 5.
20, 15 for me.
So 15 for Alejandro. So Alejandro and August, you notice as soon as she reacts, before you can even think to predict it's going to happen, the princess turns, grabs the knife, and starts repeatedly stabbing Mama in the throat ferociously.
Thank you.
And
That's
she
what I was
drops to the ground, and she's just and you hear grunting because she's still gagged, and she's just stabbing over and over until she just like can't anymore.
Who would be would Boz's character be the fastest one to get up there? Because
He's up on a roof.
I was going to suggest perhaps me just walking up there and just like bear hugging her, like pin her arms.
She's heaving over top this the
body.
The body.
Right.
As you guys start walking up, you see her pull the ball gag out. As you start walking towards her, oh, I need a drink. You guys need a drink? And she starts stumbling towards the
we could always use a drink.
The pub. You can go to bear hug her if you want to, Tuga.
No. If she gets up and she sees me cut, like I was just gonna like, you know, sometimes when somebody's freaking out, they just need a hug. It works like a weighted blanket does. That was my goal. And
I didn't know what you were doing. I just was painting more of what she was doing.
No. That was the goal, was to just kind of hold her tight until she calms down and takes a breath.
Yeah.
You guys look back at me, and I already have a drink in my hand.
If she turned around and looked at us, that's okay.
So, yeah, she walks in to the bar. Let me open up some menu for you guys. And you guys can move all the tokens in here. Actually, I could probably just open up everything once you get a chance. Because I'm going to go ahead and let you know that it's empty. You got all her men.
Yeah, she told us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely, if walk down to the bar with the princess and get her whatever she wanted, and just
she gets over to the bar and
she's
like
waiting on us, bro.
No, she's not waiting on you at all. She went straight to she walked in and was like, "I need a drink. Come join me."
Is there is it pretty? I can kind of pick up what you're playing, John, but is it pretty obvious that she is like a little tipsy?
No, she's not tipsy.
Oh,
she is exhausted and in shock.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not tipsy. It's more in shock because she's been held captive for a little bit.
I want to head back to. I'm assuming, is there a kitchen in this place?
Yeah. You're just. It's the first floor. We'll say it's like back in.
I'm out.
I think it's over here.
Okay. I'm not worried.
I'm not able to think right now. There we go.
Unless my token needs to be there, but I'm gonna just walk by her. I'm gonna pick up my weapon first of all. I'm bringing that shit with me. That's not staying in the street. Walk in and if you as I pass her, I go, if you're buying, I'm drinking. It's awkward laughter. And he says, I make snacks.
Seeing as the owner kind of,
yes.
It was pretty
I
not
go
good.
make vittles.
No one's got to buy.
I make vittles for everyone, and I'm gonna
Oh,
go
I
try
am
and
so hungry.
I'm gonna go try and whip up something
Man,
simple
you-
but tasty as I can make it.
Thank you guys. Like, you saved me.
Yeah, I hold up whatever I'm drinking and say, "You're welcome, and may you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead."
Did
And well, I wanted to cast a healing word on her real quick to heal. I'm sure whatever to help her feel a little better, and maybe hopefully calm down.
Oh man. Oof. That helped with that broken rib.
hey, did
These
she,
guys were rough.
did she lay that knife
Ah.
down?
She that is in her belt.
Okay.
Well, she can-
I was just gonna pocket that on my way by her, but I'm not gonna try and take it off her person.
You
I'm
see
not that
her,
good.
she's wearing like pretty nice looking fancy, but not like royal, but like really good fine crafted leather armor, and almost looks like roguish gear.
Damn. All right. She's ready to roll. Yeah. So I'm
She
gonna go
doesn't
back-
have any tools or anything on her, but she pocketed that dagger
Okay.
as soon as it
No, that's
was
fine. I
in
was,
her fucking grasp.
It was more of a limiting her thinking she had options of just fucking taking off because
You guys
I'm not
know
letting her
she's
leave here.
about 18 years of age, but she looks like she's capable.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and cook. So that's what I'm doing.
So-
Princess,
Man, you guys are. Oh yeah.
Quick,
What you got,
quick question,
fancy
for you.
fella?
Thank you. You're looking pretty good yourself there. But seriously,
Do I know you?
We
You look familiar.
we've met. Mostly though, I just wanted to ask. We are hoping to take you back to your father and collect a reward. So I just wanted to see, on a scale of 1 to fuck off,
He's
like how you feel about that.
well, he's not giving out no rewards. He can't give out rewards. He's like in a coma, like paralyzed. He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't
Sure.
saying, like there's that guy saying that he's
What about
talking
his
to him,
steward?
but I don't believe that.
So I pull out.
Yeah,
the,
Vector, that fucking evil bastard. I don't trust him.
So I pull out.
I yell from the kitchen just to.
He's probably got a bounty out, but he
just to-
kills everybody that takes me in.
Just to remind these guys, I yell out from the kitchen. I go, Princess Kenyatta, you like fried potato?
Call me Keen, but yeah, that sounds awesome.
Okay. Yeah, and then I poke my head back out, and I'm like, that's her. That's her.
What'd you?
I was just telling these guys her
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
If you know someone's name, typically it helps them feel a little easier. And then I just
So-
go back to trying to fry them. I'm gonna try and fry a whole potato.
So just so you can see,
It's a
kind of
bad
where
dish.
we're at, and just to be transparent about these kinds of things, because we don't know everything going on in your world. We found this, and I pull out like the little thing that said reward for helping find the princess. Right? Yeah, essentially, and put it down and saying, like, essentially, we're here to, try and.
Man, he really wants to get me this time, doesn't he? 10,000?
He
Wow.
sure does. But again, like what you mentioned, we also don't want to get fucked over either. So, and I don't plan on forcing you to go back if you don't want to, but it doesn't look like you were in a great situation. So maybe going back would be a good idea.
Well, I mean,
What do you
I-
think, Princess?
I need to go try to figure out what's going on with my father. I've been running away for too long, and hell, I damn near died this time. But
Because I just want to be totally clear. If you tell us there's someone back at the kingdom that's like fucking around and he needs to find out, maybe we can go back and pretend we're going to give you back, and then we can get him in a small corner. And accidents happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
we're here as entrepreneurs.
That sounds
accidentally
fantastic,
slit his
but
throat.
but this guy controls pretty much everything, and I've never seen him alone in a room. Not
Accidents
even
happen all the time.
little old me.
Especially,
what I say?
when someone's trusting or someone's guard's a little down because someone brought back the princess and think they're going to get money, and really we're not there to. We're there to get money because that's really the ultimate goal here. But seriously,
Um, well, I
Not
understand
everyone's goal.
you're looking for money, but I don't know if I can help you with money.
In all the wrong places.
But I do have something. I mean, I thank you for you can have whatever Mom and her men had, but I do have something for you. And she um says, "Is it okay if I go in the back room?"
princess,
So to speak.
I would like you to consider us your part-time bodyguards. We are here to protect you. If you feel safe going back there, please do. I'm not going to try and stop you from doing something.
So she
Very
goes back
part-time.
in like an office. I'll say it's back in between the kitchen and the bar, and she goes rummaging in a drawer, and she says, "Well, right before these people burst in here, and well, they ended up killing Joe. He he gave me this, and well, if anything was happened, he left me the bar. So I can give you that.
I'll
I don't
take
have
that.
gold.
I
But
take the.
I mean, I can give you guys. I could sign the deed over. What are your names?
You can just give it to me. The other guys weren't interested in the money, anyways.
What are your names?
My name's August Frost.
Turtle guy. What's your name?
Toga.
You don't.
Toga. Okay.
Nope.
Toga said he wasn't interested. You can sign
Not
this over to me.
Toga.
And you, sir, you've been kind of quiet.
Senora, my name is Alejandro Dumas. And
Oh,
my friend,
fancy.
you do not speak for me.
You're a bit of a looker as well.
For rabbit. Maybe.
And
Kind of racist.
she writes all three of your names down on the deed.
That's
I'm bringing back the whole fried, like 4 whole fried potatoes. Like I peeled them, and then I just rolled them in flour. I didn't bread them. I just threw them into a pot of hot oil.
So they're only cooked like a quarter of the way through.
Let's call it sort of hot oil. It's hotter than warm.
Okay.
Lukewarm.
Hey, potatoes. No, it's still a potato.
You
It's
can
like
eat a raw potato.
Tuga, I thank you, but this is terrible. You guys
Did
got
you-
anything
Did
else?
you put salt on it? You didn't salt it. You salt?
She
I give her
uses some salt, and
I give her
she's like,
some. John, I give her some food
it-
from my bag.
"Oh, thank you so much. Oh goodness!" And she starts scarfing down whatever you hand
Whatever
her.
you say. I eat the shit out of that potato.
I love it.
The fucking
Um,
Martian over here.
So we're gonna give you guys a lowdown. She does not trust Vector. From what she's seen of him, she thinks he did something to her dad. He's been around for a long time. He was her kind of head mage, or he was the king's head mage, and he was helping him with research in some stuff that the king was looking into, histories of Waterdeep that she doesn't really know much about, but she knows her dad was obsessed with it. And then he kind of changed, and he for a while was obsessed with trying to wed her off, and that's why she had been running away so much. And then he fell into this coma, and it's all gone to shit since then.
Was the king trying to marry her off or Vector?
The king was trying to marry her off.
Okay.
They have had an up and down relationship, as she explains it, over the past year or so, before the 6 months ago when he fell ill. She Also, as you guys are talking to her, and August, you're getting a lot of good stuff out of her because um, you're pretty persuasive. Uh, you do get, she believes, and you guys can roll any checks you want on whether or
Oh
not
yeah,
she's
I
telling
definitely
you
want
the
to roll an
truth.
insight on her.
Uh, she believes that
20
Vector is working with the Legion. And if there's any way to weaken him, it's to weaken the Legion. Um,
I have a
and do you
question.
guys have any
What
questions for
level
her?
should we be at before we try to tackle Legion?
And you're around that
I-
area.
Yes.
No, that's easy.
There-
That's easy to do
you
in
do
character.
have a new place of business in a monster infested area that could use a reestablished guard force.
Also, we could probably go and talk to.
But you also have a dock controlled by an evil military force.
We could also go to the what's it called? The camp with all the refugees,
Yep.
Yeah.
and tell them that they can come here, and we'll reduce our prices and try and like just get them a place where they can stay for a bit, a little bit more safety after we've cleared out this bit.
Well,
Money.
they've told you they want to move back into this area
They
once
had a-
the guards
they had
and
a
monsters
precinct
are
in
out.
here.
They just need help training their guards.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can have a bit of a montage.
But
There's a mission to do that.
there's a mission. Yeah,
I like
So-
that.
you can either fucking find a way to train them yourselves. That'll be fun to see you guys fail at.
No, I don't think any of us are really capable of that. So
But there's also they have told you about a guy who
yes.
could train
So
their guards up.
Here's what we're looking at, boys. We can establish this business, right? And we can, and John's told me some things, but it's pretty obvious. We can establish this business and earn some passive income that way down the road, right? Which I am all for. I think it's a great idea.
I like it too.
But we have to, and this is not even talking like big story stuff like with the King and Vector and all this jazz. The thing we need to do to, first we'd have to probably, I'm thinking, and maybe not, might have to do a little bit more investigating. We'd have to clear this place out of all the big ass beasts that are, running rampant because, nobody's gonna come if they think a manticore is gonna fucking nuke them while they're trying to walk into the bar. So we got to clear that out, and then the other thing we need to do is, I don't know if you guys remember, there was the guy who was kind of like Jaime Lannister. His name's Owen Hart. His brother is up to the northwest, and if we get him, we can get the guards trained. He can do that. We don't have to. And he'd probably do a better job, honestly, because we can teach people how to stab and hit shit, but as far as like legit, like tactics,
Military combat training.
not really our scope of
forte.
expertise, right?
Yeah.
At least not mine.
And someone who's going to know the monsters that are going to inhabit the different areas of the city.
Knows the area, all that shit. So, I don't know. This is just me thinking out loud. Maybe we, we set up. We can use this as a base of operations, right? Like a home base. We don't have to pay to stay at the Swedish Chef's stop anymore. The B place that I forget what the fuck it was called now.
The Bee and Barb.
Bee and Barb. I was gonna say I wrote that down, but we don't have to pay there, so that's good. That's already like income. A penny saved is a penny earned, and so we can stay here. And then I think we can either. You guys can decide this. We can either try and clear these monsters out and then go get the guy to train the people, or we can reverse that order.
Well, I think we should get them trained up so they can clear it out. It's their town. We're just kind of helping facilitate a few services.
Yeah, I don't disagree. we could also clear them out and come back as like the king shits of fuck mountain and not necessarily be the mob, but like be the place to be. Be like, yo, we took back this area. Come drink at our bar.
Yeah, that the hero coin could be a big fucking bonus.
If we
Yeah.
fucking take that manticore down and put its fucking head up over the fireplace,
I mean, you guys could still call it Joe's, but
As
you
you're
guys
as
have
you're,
something you call yourselves. You can give
as
it
you're
a
saying
name.
this, Adam, August says out loud, "I could get drunk and late every night."
it's true.
But
Well,
yeah.
you could get drunk. I don't know about the second part.
no, you get if you have no level, you could always get late.
There's always
Oh,
someone.
your
Yeah.
standards. They are basement. Got it.
No, there are no
No-
standards.
What
The
are
standard
standards?
is
I
to
get it. No
The
judges.
standard is to get used or to be used, my friend. It's a wonderful standard. And that's all I
also
when
want.
he
sensual,
says
yes.
that, Alejandro, the princess, looks at you. She's like, "I'd like to be used by you."
I've heard of
No,
women
I'm
enjoying the
fine.
rabbit.
The rabbits. It's this big, but maybe it's good for you.
Why
Who
are you
knows?
mocking me?
Sorry. Anyways,
Bunny man, see how fast you can shake.
all I wanted anyways was money to do those things. So this place is the best of both worlds.
Yes, but you make sure you don't drink all profits.
Well,
Um,
well,
so
I could put on an act and
you want to clear out bad things.
Yes.
You want to get the help first. I don't care, princess. When all is said and done, perhaps we get your father well. I'm going to request a very large favor, but we can.
What do you want?
We can discuss later. We have big task ahead of us. Perhaps we don't. It's simple favor, but perhaps we just cross that bridge when we come to. Let's say you owe me
Okay.
one.
Well, I guess I can. I don't know exactly what you're gonna want, but within reason, yes.
It's not sex.
I owe you a
stuff.
lot.
It's not sex stuff.
I mean, I owe you my life, really.
I'd be interested in the sex stuff. But
I don't
no.
want sex stuff. with
You're a creepy old man.
I'm-
How old
I
is
am the
August?
rabbits.
I am Oh yeah, she's 18. I keep.
How old
I want to say he's in like his 40s.
How old is
No.
August?
August is probably like. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's he's definitely like 43, we'll say, but he looks younger because he's had a life where looks was important. He spent time and money on it, but
Gotcha.
he
But the
he wouldn't
drinking
be.
balances it out, so he looks
Oh,
like
sure,
a
that-
cool
that makes it
43.
better.
No, but he wouldn't be. I
Yeah.
forgot how old she was. He wouldn't be hitting on the princess like that.
Um,
Not if she was that old. I
Boz,
forgot she was
how
18.
old is Alejandro in human years? Because I,
I mean-
don't know how rabbits age.
She gets around a bit, but not with
Mid to late 20s.
Okay, I am probably just a hair younger as far as human age.
A
human
hair.
ages go. Yeah, I was always thinking late teens, early 20s.
Yep.
My guy. So we kill. Anyone want potato? Is that my thing
well-
now, where I just come up with gross dishes?
I'd love it.
you know, I think Joe had a stash of stuff that might be helpful. Let me go see if I can't figure that out for you. And you might want to look through Mama. She had a stash over there in one of those on one of those tables. She was having them bring in all their loot,
I go look
put
for
it
the
in a
loot.
sack. So you find a guitar.
I get it. But a loot, you're thinking of a liar, John.
Okay, sure. I am a liar.
Yeah, a loot's a guitar too, I guess.
Yeah, I know. So you go find the sack of loot, Austin, and you find that they collected. It looks like they had collected around 3,000 gold.
Nice.
Oh snap!
And you
boys, we hit
also find in here 3 wands.
Boys,
Magic
we
wands.
did good in here. We got a little bit to get us by and to help set things up. And I tell them how much it is. I'm not gonna screw around.
3,000 gold, so 1,000 gold apiece.
Okie dokie.
Unless you don't split it that way.
I mean, I added it to my sheet already, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So you found 3 magic wands, Austin. The first one looks like banded iron with a skull at the end of it. And it says wand of binding. And how I'm going to do wands is only casters can use them. So when you hold the wand, you kind of just have a feel for what it does. So you can look the wand of binding up and add that to your sheet, and I'll explain it to you real quick. It has 7 charges. That it regains 1d6 plus 1 every day. So if you expend any charges, you're going to have to roll to expend them. If you expend all your charges in a day, you have to roll a d20. If you roll a 1, the wand is destroyed. So anytime you expend all your charges, you are risking destroying it. While holding the wand, you can use your action to expend charges. The wand contains the following 2 spells that are worth charges. Hold monster, which is worth 5 charges, and that will essentially paralyze a monster for X number of time. I think it's based on concentration. And that costs 5 charges. Or hold person, which costs 2 charges. Also, while holding this wand, you have assisted escape. While holding the wand, you expend 1 charge to gain advantage on a saving throw to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. You can also expend a charge to gain advantage on any check made to escape a grapple. So anytime you're grabbed, this wand will give you bonuses to being able to escape those grapples.
And there's 3 of those?
So this is 1 wand. You get 2 other wands. This is the combat wand, and the other 2 are going to be fun. But this is a big boomer. Hold monsters like a 4th level spell. This is a very rare item. But this is going to help you cast. These are both controlled spells. So like Manticore is a monster. You can't cast Hold Person on a monster, but you can cast Hold Monster on them. So like if the Manticore fails the save, which for this wand is a DC 17, it's powerful. That Manticore will be paralyzed, and you'll be able to unload on it. So once per day, essentially, you can cast Hold Monster because it costs 5 charges to do so.
Do you have that stuff? Like, can we put that in the notes? Like
Wand of Binding, add it to your sheet, and you can click on it at any time.
Wand of Binding.
Okay, and then there's going to be 2 more I need you to add. The Wand of Conducting.
Are these all? Am I the only one who can use wands?
Yes, you're the only magic caster.
Oh shit! Wand of. Hold on a second. Wand of Binding. Wand of Binding. Add.
How come he gets one but not to me?
Okay. What's the next one?
The Wand of Conducting.
Yep.
And the Wand of Smiles. And that wand will give you access to Hold Person and Hold Monster, as well as advantage when you might be paralyzed or grappled.
Okay.
And the Wand of Conducting, just basically you can wave it and orchestral music starts playing up to 60 feet away. And the Wand of Smiles, you wave it and force somebody to smile, but I think they get a save. And if I think if you roll a 1, because you expend all the charges, it might turn into a wand of frowns or scowls. Yeah, and it goes back and forth. Yeah, it has 3 charges. While holding it, you expend an action. They have to save a DC 10 Charisma saving throw, or they're forced to smile for a minute. I just thought it was fun and thought you would have fun with it. So the Wand of Conducting and Smiles were just role-playing items that I thought that your character would enjoy.
I'm just reading through them now.
Yep.
So I don't see the Wand of Binding.
It's blue. It's in there.
No, I see it. I'm just looking at it to see, like, saving throw, avoid being paralyzed, restrained. Which one has the hold monster?
It should be on there. Let me go refresh it.
Hold person. It's in the. If you click it and the sidebar opens, it's in the spells section of it. You can cast hold monster for 5 charges or hold person for 2 charges.
Oh shit! Hold monster, hold person,
Yeah.
charges.
And I think you'll have to. Did you attune to it yet? Do you need to attune to it? Yeah, attune to it. So click on attune at the bottom.
There you go.
And once you attune to it, it should pop up in more spots for you. But
So these don't require. These are just fun ones. These aren't.
yeah, the other 2 are just fun.
Oh, that's dope as shit.
What?
It adds it to his spell list.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real sick. Don't mind me.
Where? Wait, where is it?
No, I use these. So I should delete. I should delete the magic missiles, right? Because I don't have that anymore. That's
If
cool.
you used it, yes.
Yeah. I used the shit out
And
of it.
then the princess comes down. She's like, I mean, Joe was a bit of a brawler back in the day, and he had this tucked away. And she brings down this big heavy belt and a real nice looking set of studded leather armor. The studded leather armor would be useful for either Alejandro or August. And the big belt, you notice it immediately, as it has a very large buckle that looks like the face of a stone giant, Tuga.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody know what the belt? This belt. Let me see. What are these? I look at it and
It's a belt of stone giant strength. Something too powerful for a 3rd level character.
That's correct, motherfucker.
It's okay. That wand's too powerful too.
I'm just going to. This is nothing. It just hold up pants. Okay, dude, it's okay. You guys look at this. Look at this great armor.
Tuga is looking at that belt, and Tuga thinks it's fantastic. You guys all know that he thinks it's the bitch, the shiznit, and you're not sure why.
Look, you guys should really have long discussion over who gets this beautiful leather armor. This belt is fine. It's fine. I'll take this belt. It's nothing special. I'll take it.
Does anybody want to try to take the belt from Tuga?
I'm still looking at my new wands, being like cool with them, and like,
Alejandro, Tuga's enamored by this belt. She brings down this armor. Then August looks like he's just staring at some wands. Do you want the armor?
What exactly is your armor again?
It's not magical in any way. It's basic studded leather armor, but it's a improvement from your leather armor you would have gotten at the start.
Okay. What is the name?
Studded leather armor is what it should be listed under.
It's just
Okay.
it's studded,
Studded
leather.
leather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
got, like,
And it'll
tiny
give you
little metal rivets on
should
it.
give you a increase by 1 to your armor class.
Yeah.
Which you actually, you got
Tugo-
a pretty damn good armor class.
Tugo walks in the back, and after he puts on this belt, and he comes out holding like 6 full barrels of beer. He goes, "You guys thirsty or what's up?"
I could drink.
Yeah. Tuga does that with ease.
You would know that he probably couldn't have done this before.
Yeah, his muscles do look like he looks to have gained
Pretty
like
shred.
probably 40 pounds in muscle mass after putting that belt on.
It's not 6 like that. It's 345 pounds. But yeah, he comes out holding way more than he should have. He should be able to. Now my strength is a 23.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, John. Is this because I gave you the machine gun gloves?
Well, kind of, but I also gave fucking Austin a stop monster wand.
Right.
And
It's gonna be
so
real
far,
useful.
I've turned the bunny into a bouncing bean.
Right.
So I have to give
And-
everybody something.
And he's pretty tanky. Like, he's pretty fucking tanky at this point. For
Yeah.
a fucking rogue.
Oh, yes. He's got an 18 AC.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's better
I'm
than
like,
my
what the
AC.
fuck? Yes. And he's going to be hiding behind rooftops half the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it. So you guys
That's
are,
code for get ready to get butt fucked, guys.
you guys are tying one on, and the princess pulls out a couple of bottles of the good stuff, and we'll say you guys just kind of rest and party this day away.
Yeah, we're not.
Just
we're not
kinda
doing
relaxing.
shit else today.
Also,
Is
I
that-
just want to say real quick.
Go ahead and pick out your rooms as you have the day to fuck around drunk in this house.
Oh,
That is
So-
now yours.
Real quick, John, I just want to say, like, I forgot how young she was, and not just because I myself am old, and when I see 18-year-olds now, I look around for parents because I don't know,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
what are you doing
I
at
need an
Target by
adult.
yourself? So he would definitely, I would want to establish definitely a more of a father-daughter relationship.
No,
Like,
that's fine.
Uh,
You
would-
would know her reputation a bit as she has a bit of a reputation with the rowdy, rambunctious, and
which is
kind of
cool.
roguish.
I'm just there to just hang
Like,
out, just like.
your crowd, like that is her reputation. She's got a reputation as a heavy drinker for
So I
sure.
probably would have I remember some of that, but like just in general, just like not hovering or just like being cool, but also like keeping my eye on her.
And you would notice she's got some pretty fancy gloves on. She's actually wearing gloves of missile snaring. She's got some pretty nice studded leather armor. It's probably magical in some way, shape, or form.
she's rich as shit,
Yeah,
presumably.
you saw her find a couple of nice ass short swords. Like she is the king's daughter. Like
Right.
she knows how to get the shit she wants.
Right. And
Uh,
even if she didn't have to
I
like
think
get
you
it
nailed
on
it.
her own, she's probably got the coin to just go get it.
Yeah.
So so let's do room selection. So perhaps we leave second floor to possible patrons and we take third or fourth floor.
I got fourth floor.
Okay. I don't mind. There's room with fireplace and large room. I don't mind. If you two want to take top floor, that's fine. I don't need much. I take this room right here, and I just drew a big T on it on the third floor. But that's the room I'm taking, the little one. Don't
Okay.
need much. He's not used to having much anyway. He's got a fucking fireplace. He's chill.
I mean, I don't think August would even care about that. He would want to he'd probably keep drinking and just like being like rowdy with the princess and just like being ridiculous and just keep drinking and like
So
he's
I mean, like
getting in his element.
August, you guys are like heroes now down here. Like, what are you gonna call yourselves?
You know, it's
we will have to think of name for a bar. It's very bland.
I mean, Joe just called it Joe's.
Well, that makes sense.
He
But
he didn't need much more than that. He was pretty well known prize fighter back in the day. And then he just opened his own pub.
perhaps it's time for rebranding.
The tortoise and the hare.
Alejandro, I think this seems right up your alley. You seem like the clever type. Perhaps you come up with names.
Oh,
for
I've
a
been
bar.
thinking. Don't worry. I'll
You don't
I'll
have
come
to
up with.
decide today.
Well, what you got? Let's
You
go.
know-
Let's hear some
you know,
options.
what's your character
I
name?
want to know a name for this place.
Adam, what's your character's
Spur
name?
of the moment.
Tuga.
Tuga, you know, you had a good idea earlier. Maybe we go and get that manicore, and then we call this place like the manicore's drinking hole or something. We put his head above the fireplace down here.
Well, perhaps. Also, Ankeg. There's Ankeg out there. Perhaps we name it Ankegs of like kegs of beer. I
Or
don't
if we hang the head of the manticore over the mantle, we'll call it the mantlecore.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, you gotta have
Ooh.
something like the
Here is other idea. Manticore has stinger, scorpion tail. We attach scorpion tail to tap on for a beer. Nice pull
Ooh.
handle.
Okay, but
Dangerous, but
do you guys have something that you call yourselves?
we
No.
You know,
we
like
just-
heroes, they
we met
name
each other
themselves.
a few days ago, really.
Yeah, we will
Oh.
we will reconvene on
The
that.
New Age Outlaws.
Well, I didn't
I
know.
like it.
I should have called someone. Uh, yeah, we'll come up with something, John. Don't worry. Me and
Let's-
Bob.
Oh,
will
I
come
wanted
up- me
I
and
wanted
Bob,
a brainstorm
I'm still
session
down
in
with this
character.
Huggins guy.
me and Bob. Well, we can still do it in character, but me and Bob will come up with a list, and we'll let Austin pick.
August is getting pretty drunk, and he's definitely getting into his. You can tell that he feels comfortable. He feels most comfortable, mostly drunk.
Oh, and I was gonna say in character, I choose the fourth floor for strategic reasons, in case I can look out and make sure nobody's coming to us.
There is
Makes sense.
parapet. You want to sleep up there outside? It seems bad, but we could rig up canopy.
Yeah, I like a canopy. That and
I don't think
and
it's a good
hammock?
idea, but I'm talking about this section right here. There it is. There's like a lookout tower almost.
Well,
Well,
there's roofs to everything that's in there.
Right.
Here's a room.
Yeah.
This is a room. It's got a fireplace.
Right.
Yeah.
The
then he
ladder
can
up
jump-
to it is on the third floor. But yes, and there's windows. There's windows
Yeah.
up in those rooms, so it's fine.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be a nice room. That'll have a
So
good view.
just write your initial in the room you want. It's very simple.
top.
The top. You're taking the top. Okay, here. I got you, Buzz.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it. What you have a last? You have a last name. What is it?
Dantes.
Dantes.
Okay, and that's the wrong thing. Roll 20.
That's a window.
Shut it.
Fantastic window,
Yeah,
though.
you're the window. You're the secret window, Boz. That movie that disappointed me.
Ah,
So as you're drinking and talking with the princess, Arthur, she's like, so what's your story?
damn it. Sorry.
Well, she's talking to. You said Arthur or August? Who's she talking to?
August. Sorry. Fuck. I did it
There is
again.
no Arthur, only Zool.
Arthur. It's just. I mean, August and Austin. I tried to make.
She's
this
talking to
one-
August. Austin, you fuck. What's your story?
Well, you. We have met before, Princess. Remember back
What is it that you do, though? Where do I
back in the
remember you
theater? I mean, what does a producer do? No one knows. I get it.
With the sticky
Well,
floor.
but I got you in at some of the parties, when you were younger? And not the after parties, the behind the curtain scenes and some of those. I'm the one who wrote the plays and did things. You
Did
saw
things with plays? What plays though? Like
right.
specifics?
I mean, did you ever one of my things I'm most famous for is the tortoise and the hare? Do you remember that play?
Oh yeah, I do.
Right. I think that's the
that-
one where you wanted the backstage passes, and you were the princess. So
yeah.
I
Oh,
helped you out, but you
so were
probably
you the
don't remember
tortoise or
me.
the hare?
Well, I'm neither.
Well, okay,
But
but
the play
what
was
did you
about
have
a
to?
tortoise and a hare, and
So what did you have to do with the play?
I wrote it,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I
Now,
helped
see,
the
now
actors.
it's all clicking now.
I helped
See
the
when you
actors.
say
He played
everything you
the race
did
promoter.
and you
Right.
don't try to like talk in circles, I understand you.
Well, if you don't talk in circles, then you don't get paid. So that's kind of what I'm used to
He gets
having.
paid per word, you see. You make it longer, and you make more money.
Yeah, August loves that.
Okay, that's
And
interesting.
he
That's very
cheers us that,
interesting.
and then chugs the rest of his drink.
Well,
He's starting to slur. August is starting to slur his speech. He's getting
First you
pretty.
get the money.
So
You
why
get the bitches.
do you not do that anymore?
Princess, there's all kinds of fun things to talk about. We should. How did you get here in a situation like this? That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'd like.
but no, you said you used to do plays and you were good enough to. I mean, that I wanted to see that the king was coming. So what happened?
Oh, princess, that's just that's just an old man story. What's a young girl like you doing all the way out here though? How'd you get mixed up with these?
Roll.
He doesn't want to talk about
No, I know. Roll charisma with disadvantage. You're drunk as shit.
it. No, that's true. He is white inebriated.
Because she is trying to
You see white
persuade you.
inebriated.
That's white girl wasted. That's all.
You
that
said
is.
roll just a charisma save, you mean?
No, just your charisma bonus. So whatever your bonus is, roll it twice.
Did that roll? No, that didn't roll.
So you
I got
have.
I got it. It's
you're
just
probably
plus
gonna have
5.
like a +5. Yeah.
7 and 11.
So you feel really comfortable with her, and the booze makes you start telling the story.
I mean, I don't really like to talk about it. Maybe my wife
come
died.
on, like,
My wife died, and I
Oh.
lost it all. And then he starts drinking more.
But I mean, that's horrible. I mean, to lose a wife, but why'd you lose everything else?
I couldn't write anymore. I couldn't come up. I couldn't all the stories were just sad. All the stories were just nothing worked. I couldn't think anymore. I still
Well-
can't, but I can do this. And he takes another big fucking drink and takes
Oh, well.
more shots.
I see. So you drank it all away. I mean, I guess I do that too. Trying to
Well-
forget that my daddy's trying to marry me off to some fucking weird creepos just to be nice to other kingdoms. I don't get it.
He starts
I don't like it either.
he starts hiccuping a lot, and then starts to say,
I thought I'd find love for love.
We should
Was
we should
love easy for you to find, August?
we should definitely help you out with your you're not your father, I guess. It's the Vector. He's the guy we gotta go. We need to teach him a lesson because he shouldn't be treating
Well, I
women
mean,
like
teaching
that.
him a lesson be fun, but he's scary.
Well,
I
by
don't-
lesson I mean kill. So he would learn it one way or he'd learn. It's okay.
roll me a
Wait.
Constitution save
Oh.
with disadvantage.
I'll be okay in the morning. I just don't like to think about her. 16.
And you're like holding awake still.
He's
Like
pretty.
you're about to pass out. If you take another drink, you'll just pass out.
So why? How did you? How the fuck did you get here?
Well, I ran away and I came to hang out with Joe and got here and he was frantic and saying the bandits were coming and taking up everything and saying he was hunkering down to take them out and they weren't going to get him. And before I knew it, they were in the bar and they had us at crossbow and knife and spear point and everything else. And
So were they? Do you think they were like? Do you think they were like coming for you, or just like the
they didn't
area?
even know who I was. They were going to kill me till I told them.
Well, that I guess shit happens.
Well, yeah, this place, this fucking city's a mess. Shit's been happening all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, just
And
that's
we're
what.
probably not helping everything, just drinking it all down. I don't know.
That's
Maybe we are.
that's the only thing that makes anything feel
Well,
any different. Anyways, that's
bottoms up, and she raises her glass to cheers you.
she'll never we'll never. And then he drinks and passes out.
Yep, and you guys both pass out at the table together. Alejandro and Tuga, they're both passed out at the table on the first floor. What are you guys doing?
Hey, friend. Still pretty hungry. You wanna go in the kitchen?
Sure.
How about I take these two lushes and I put them to Betty by, and then maybe you fix us something. I come down, pour beers. We finish night off.
I'm down with that, friend.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab both of them, um, just throw them over my shoulders. I'm gonna put August up in his room, and I'll put her somewhere safe. Uh, yeah. Well, they're fucking. I'm gonna put them in the same room, but on opposite sides of the room, so they don't wake up feeling like they did something. They'll put them both in August's room. That way, I don't know. I like being a floor below everybody. Like that's why I picked that one. But yeah, so put them both in August's room. His room's pretty big, and then I'll.
Which
come
room
back.
are you? Oh, you gave.
I
Oh,
put
okay.
names on him.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, because August wasn't going to pick one. He was just probably going to sleep in the corner of the bar every night.
Well, you have a room now.
He's not used
If
to it.
he
He
wants
hasn't had
to
a
use
room. No, I get it. That's cool. I dig it. But he hasn't had a room to sleep in since his wife died.
He passes out at the table because he drinks too much.
Well, sure.
Or unless he goes to bed with whoever wants to help him forget whatever the fuck's going on in his life.
Yeah, that's super depressing.
He, yeah,
No, I get it. That's the point. So yeah, he does that, and he comes back down and he pours some drinks. He says, "What do you want? What do you want to drink?"
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Alejandro. He's the only one still awake.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Boss,
Yeah,
what
hold
does
on.
he want to drink?
Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry.
John, did you see that Dave benched DJ Moore?
Did he?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I know, right? He's gonna be so mad.
And he's playing me.
No, not in that league.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know if he's
Well,
got
then
it.
how would I have seen that?
I sent it to the Fungin dudes.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like Tim's got DJ Moore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He drafted him in the third round.
God, I love that dude.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
I think I just beat Tim too, so I don't have to worry about
I'm loving my roster in our
it.
league.
Shut up. Nobody cares about your roster.
My roster's fantastic.
Nobody really cares about John much of anything, really.
I mean, outside, his roster can go fuck himself. He's fucking jerking off to his roster.
It's good.
It's
That's
called-
why Adam is so
It's
upset.
called roster baiting.
There you go.
That's fine.
Boz, is my roster not fucking beautiful right now
Shut
in
up.
fantasy?
Nobody cares. Nobody wants to talk about anybody's fantasy team except their own, John. Alejandro,
I know.
what can I get you to drink, my friend? See how I did that?
I'll go with whiskey.
Okay. So I grab one. I don't know that Tuga is too savvy with booze. I grab a couple of bottles and that say whiskey on them, and then I pick them up and I set them on the bar. And when he comes out, I say, I don't know what's good, dealer's choice. And I'm holding a glass, like indicating I'm ready to pour this for you. And then I take the one that he picks and I say when. And then I pour it until he says when. In hopes that it doesn't start spilling over the top of the glass. And I have a beer. Boz, what did you cook us? He did come back.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Somebody kept knocking at my door, and I was trying to figure who the fuck it was.
Ooh.
Ask
I think it was somebody who was just lost.
Oh, that
But
I hate
yeah, I'm here by myself right now, so I was wondering who the fuck it was. Shouldn't have any visitors.
It's just a homeless person. It's okay.
Yeah, but that's not any better. No, you're good, buddy. So get us some drinks. We sit there and this is pretty crazy, huh? You think we get this done? You think she go home?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say, buddy, if you need to go, we can stop.
No. They knocked a couple of times, and I'm just trying to. And I think they just moved on already. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Fucking kids, probably.
It's no fun. I get it.
Well, it's like this is an apartment complex that's locked and everywhere to get in, so you can't get in unless you live here
Right.
or you have a pass.
Right.
So
Could just be somebody drunk.
yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go on.
So I pour you a drink. I pour myself a drink, and I say, pretty crazy. You think she'd go home? What are we gonna do with her?
Honestly, I don't know. Just try to get whatever we can from her, and hopefully we can help her along the way.
I'm hoping she has information on that other crew. And he's like scratching his bald ass turtle head. The Legion. Legion. Sounds like they're pretty nasty. Perhaps,
Yeah,
hopefully we take them down.
I know we will. It'll be a pain in the ass, but I know we will.
I wish I had your confidence, my friend. It's not confidence is not good where I come from. It must be earned, and I am not there yet.
You'll get it. Stick with me long enough, and you will get it.
Oh, you'll rub off on me?
Not in the way I'm sure you're hoping for.
Wait, hang on. Pause. He says pause.
No, you said it.
He says no, not like you're very nice, but the logistics of it.
I'm
be
kidding,
bad
my
for you."
friend.
He laughs. He's like, I think we are going to have our hands full with those two in the upcoming days.
Very true.
Keep your head on swivel. Yeah.
Well, keep your shell on tight.
I do. It's
like
impossible
that.
not to. It
Keep
does,
yourself-
he like pulls on it. It's like it's just part of me. It's not even clothes, man. A lot of people think that it's not part of the body. It's weird, but it's body. He's like, I don't know. Hopefully these monsters don't take up too much of our time, and then before you know it, we are rolling in demonies.
Be legitimate bar owners.
Well, I mean, sure. I've never owned business, so it's not. We don't have business where I come from. Where did you
Where do
come?
you come from?
Ah, he says. He says. I come from mountain range, far to southeast. It's not like this. It's tribal, tents and shit. It's this weird where I can sleep here tonight and know that roof won't blow off my sleeping arrangements. Lots of very large people where I come from. That's part of it. That's why I'm here. I want the audience
Huh?
because
You would have liked where I came from. A
where
lot
do
of
you?
wide open spaces.
Ooh, that's pretty much where I come from. It's craggy, but it's open. Where is it that you come from?
A farm not too far outside of town.
Ooh, farm? What do you grow on? What is your export on farm?
Everything but carrots. I know
Oh
what you're thinking.
no! I assume you just eat all the carrots.
No, we grew all kinds of vegetables. Anything to sustain life.
That's good. Mostly a lamb and potato diet where I come from, so that's why I cook potato. But no one ever taught me to cook. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I liked it.
Hold on.
You're good. I'm gonna go. Bob sent me his address a while ago. I'm gonna go dig that up.
Google Earth, search his house, make sure there's no fucking hobos outside.
No, because I've started to go to worst case scenario situations, and I don't want to have to like fucking call 911 for.
Oh, Buck has died?
Yeah. Sorry, that was way too excited about it. It was meant to sound more sad. It was more like, yeah. But yes, he did. Alright, there it is. Yeah. I don't want to hear a ruckus. Let's see what DJ Moore's up to.
Do you know how to call 911 for somebody in a different
I
city?
don't. I was gonna have you do it.
No, the way you would do it, just Google non-emergency number for
Oh god,
city
you guys are
police
fucking
department.
freaking out about something that's probably
No,
not.
no, it's just it's a good
It's not
skill
a
to know.
bad thing to know.
How's the highest guy here the least paranoid?
Well, I'm
'Cause
not.
you're
I can
high
tell,
all the time, so like,
yeah.
this is not the
No,
same.
but if I needed to call 911 for you guys or for my sister or whatever, you would just Google non-emergency line PD dispatch that city. Like
I gotta go pee real quick.
so, like the Georgetown Police Department's phone number is 512-930-3510 3510. Because I used to support 911 dispatch from IT. I was their IT guy. Like I built and deployed dispatch and got all their stuff working. So I would call that number and then I would dial 0 and that would get to the non-emergency line. It's set dispatch, 911 dispatch still answers it, but just on a different phone.
Yeah.
Like the Cisco phone next to them, not the red 911 phone next to them. So they will answer it if they can and say, "Hey, what's up?" And you'd be like, "Hey, my friend's here." Otherwise, there's no, like it can be a lot different. There's no real way to just call 911 and then say whatever. But if you call the non-emergency line, that's still dispatch.
I got it. I got it up on my computer.
Yeah, so you just find the non-emergency line. That's all you gotta do.
So, how'd you like the bar as a consolation prize, Austin?
Bar's perfect. Bar's better.
As a
Bar's
consolation prize,
Bar's
as
better.
opposed to what? What was the
The
desired?
the 10
prize?
grand.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
some
yeah.
money that
Well,
will run out.
Just straight
Like
money.
no, because the thing is though, like for real though, John, August was 100, and I wanted to see how you were going to deal with this. August was 100% going to take his cut and go fuck off and just go fucking piss and shit and
This
fuck.
was the plan from day one.
Like that's all he was going to fucking do. He didn't give a shit about none of this.
I
stuff.
had a plan to bring you guys together, but it was going to take a while to fully implement.
But see, now what you've done is that now it's like there's this thing that you can do.
That's why when you were talking, I was like, yeah, she just writes all the names down.
Like, of course he's going to be interested because this is his safe place. He's going to get drunk, but then he can help run it, and then it becomes a thing that he can kind of do that has nothing to do with his past life, and that's what he's running away from. So it's perfect.
Oh, don't worry, I have plans to make him face that shit head on.
No, that's why it's fun. But this gives him a chance to be somebody else other than August, the famous writer producer of that. Like that's his old self, and he's never moved past that after his wife died. So now he's going to have to discover who this new person is because he has something that like all of a sudden it's like income and I can help and like I can still get fucked up and just fuck off if I need to. So it's a safe place to just like I can just hit the fuck button or I won't lose the fuck
I love that you are playing the alcoholic who thinks that he can drink in his bar and make money.
Well, he doesn't have to.
I love it. I can't wait. That'll blow up in your face. I've watched too much Bar Rescue.
Well, I don't know shit about bars. So
I don't know a ton about bars, but I know one thing from watching a lot of Bar Rescue. If you drink in your bar, it's going to end up losing money.
I think you can do it, but you've got to have a certain set of skills. You can't overdo it.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You have to.
Like
you
charge
can't
yourself.
just, yeah. You can't just be like, no, I own the bar, so I drink for free, because that's not how that works.
And also, you have to refrain from like your regulars getting to know you and just being like, let's do shots.
Yeah.
You just be
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Well,
have a
sure,
round
well,
on me.
I'll do shots with you, but you're buying, motherfucker."
Yeah.
So, Dave left 32 points on the bench as of right now, and DJ Moore, but his opponent left Cole Kmet on the bench, who's got a solid 15 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, he's having a good day.
Damn, they're still up 27.
I know. I really want them to blow this lead.
Me too. Like, so bad. I want to see Justin Fields just implode.
He's looking so... Dude, he's throwing some fucking good passes tonight.
It's Washington,
I
guys.
don't think he was the problem. I read this thing that after the fumble, and it didn't make a ton of sense, but they called 2 passing plays on the 11 plays they had on what could have been the game-ending drive. I didn't watch the game to know if that was a problem, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take the ball out. If he's going, let him go.
Yeah, don't take the ball out of his hands if he's playing well.
Right.
But at the same time, if you have a lead, you want to run the clock.
Of course.
You don't want to keep taking chances by pushing the ball down the field
100%.
when you don't need to. Especially in a close game. If you can move the ball on the ground, move the ball on the fucking ground.
I mean, he had 335, 4 touchdowns, 1 INT, and 25 yards rushing. And an 80% completion percentage. He was fucking cooking.
Yeah.
He took 4 sacks, which means he's not taking off.
I've seen some busts have big games.
I agree.
So,
But
like,
I'm also
that,
one to give credit when it's due.
No, fair enough. He had a good game, but he also blew the lead.
Hi guys.
Because
Hey,
the
buddy. How you
mistake.
doing?
I'm annoyed.
Okay.
So,
I was
but I'm
gonna
okay.
say, if you want to shut it down, we can. I mean,
No, we can keep going a little bit more.
I had the police non-emergency line tagged up, ready to call in case I heard a ruckus. Because I didn't want you to be hanging there. John called me paranoid.
Well, I have a Ring camera, so I haven't even gone to the door. I'm just looking at the camera.
Yeah.
I think it's just somebody who's lost because you can easily get lost in this place.
Yeah, that sucks. It's still annoying.
That happens.
That's the
Um,
best part about having huge dogs.
You have a
You
gun though,
guys-
right, boss?
You guys are getting. Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are getting drunk and talking. Tuga and Alejandro.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot where we were in the conversation.
You guys were
I mentioned
from.
I had wide open
each-
space in my home.
Oh
yeah, he told you he's from a farm. That's where
Yeah.
you guys left
Farm.
off.
You didn't grow carrots, right? I said yeah, I still don't care about the money. It's just my people are not in good shape. We if we don't make friends, we're going to die, and that's not good. So I come here in hopes of making new friends. And he holds up his cup towards you to indicate that he considers you're either a friend or you're certainly on the way there. So
And I clink it back at you.
says, well, it sounds like we have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. We may want to pack it in. We may need to put you up on top of a bar to look out for big scary monster.
I'll make sure to pay attention.
All right, buddy. He's going to kill his drink. He's going to go and wash the dishes, and then he's going to go to bed. Maybe not all of like the kitchen dishes, like whatever Alejandro used, but like the plates and cups that he's not going to take Alejandro's drink from him if he wasn't done. But he's going to do some preliminary cleanup.
You guys were the ones who went around the building, like through the rooms throughout the day. Did anybody go down to the basement?
I did not.
I'm still passed out. And I don't.
You have not gone anywhere but drinking with the princess all day. I got
100%.
that.
100%.
Alejandro, did you
No.
ever go down to the basement? Okay.
No, I didn't.
We're so going to die.
We're
That's where the
fucked.
Moncag is.
We're fucked.
So.
I'm not sure we knew there was a I mean,
Oh.
I know
No,
there's a
yeah.
basement,
It's on there.
Yeah. No.
but
You may not have gotten there yet. That's fine. So you guys are all heading off to bed. August, as you drifted away to sleep, drift off into a dream, and you're searching through tunnels. Look to be ancient construction. And you're searching through a labyrinth. You've gone down, you've taken lefts and rights, and you are seemingly lost, and you keep heading down tunnel after tunnel, and eventually you see a light at the end, and you walk down the end of this tunnel, and you start seeing runes and placards along the wall in ancient scribes and languages and dialects that you're not. It's common, but it seems like they're using some different words. But you see one word repeatedly, Aldea. And it seems like you're heading towards the city of Aldea. You are deep underground somewhere. You're not too sure where, but the construction does seem like some of the more ancient construction you've seen growing up in Waterdeep. It seems very similar construction to that. And you head towards this light at the end of the tunnel. It opens to a large cavernous room. And it kind of goes on for a while and you can't see. But on one side of the room is a monstrous 100-foot tall, looks like an arcane gateway. But it's a large archway with arcane runes on it. It just looks like a brick wall behind it, but it looks like something that would be used to make a magical gateway. And you hear, "Who is that visitor? What?" And we pan, as you hear that, we pan off to Tuga. As Tuga, you drift off into a dream, and you are running through the forest. You're just running, and you feel like you're being chased by something.
Running.
And all of a sudden, you get to a clearing, and it's a dead end. You have a mountain at your back. There's nowhere to go, and you remember what you're running from as it pierces through the clearing. As a large black bear comes into frame, and it walks you down. What do you do?
What I have on me?
You have your maul, and that's it.
Is this like current me? Is this like younger me?
Yes, current you. You have your belt, everything.
I would probably draw the maul, but, and I never really established this with you, but I don't feel like he would want to attack the bear. He'd probably try it. It's a black bear or a grizzly?
I don't know how that is different.
Grizzlies are fucking huge. They're the lay down and play dead bears. Black bears, you make yourself big and yell and clap at it, and you try and scare it off.
It's a black bear.
Brown lay down, black attack.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to. I mean, he's fucking. He could take a. He could compete with a black bear. So he's probably gonna like hold his ground, and then try and like. He's not gonna like try and intimidate it and like clap and stuff. He's gonna say like. He's gonna like just say like. He's gonna be like, "It's okay. We don't need to do this."
Roll animal handling.
All right. What do I got a +2 on animal handling. So let's just roll this and we'll add 2. 15 total.
15. And it kind of stops and is growling, and you see it foaming from the mouth, and it rushes and goes to claw you. What do you do?
I don't know if it's gonna. If it's time to fight, I'm gonna swing at it.
So you swing at it, and you crush through it, and it dissipates. Like you know that blow would have destroyed it, but it dissipates in shadow.
Smokes out.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, a little aggression. And we fade off to Alejandro, as you have been kind of tossing and turning. You're not sure. You feel like you couldn't have gotten to sleep, but then you're also not sure you're not in a dream.
Mm-hmm.
And you're restless, and you say, "Fuck it, I can be unseen. I'm gonna go for a walk." And you start meandering through the streets. and something's just telling you that you gotta see those docks. You gotta know if the ship is here.
Mm-hmm.
So you start hopping from rooftop to rooftop, staying unseen, fucking like a mouse. And you're alone, perched on a rooftop, just watching the docks. And then you see it. You see it moving through the port, just like you did in Waterdeep. And
Okay.
once again, it looks like it's leaving the city. And you hear that voice, same voice you heard in Waterdeep. They're getting away from you again, huh? And we fade to black, and we're gonna cut there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And we will pick up